Well, after watching all of the athletes compete during the Olympics, we all now have some fitness questions of our own. We're all sucking in our gut after watching the Olympics.
That's right.
Our fitness expert, Wes Cole, is here with some tips to get in shape. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right. Well, we had lots of viewer questions after the Olympics, so let's start with Steve. Steve has a question. He says, I do a lot of ab exercises, but my core still feels weak when I play sports like tennis and golf. What can I do?
Well, just like any other exercise, if you want your core to respond well to athletic training, you got to be specific. If we've noticed anything in the Olympics, from volleyball to basketball to wrestling, core training involves, specific core training involves twisting, and traditional crunches don't always do that.
Right.
These are great abdominal exercises. They also make great warm-ups too, that not only warm your spine up, but they prepare you for the specific nature in athletic training. Because remember, athletic training doesn't involve movement in one plane. You're doing a lot of twisting, whether you're playing golf, tennis. Doing exercise like this really works. That's a really good warm-up. And then, of course, if you're a little bit more advanced, you can grab a dumbbell. We like doing this in our circuit training classes. The farther you hold your arms out, the harder it's going to be. But doing exercises like this will really prepare your body for the change in movement, the sudden change in movement that sports have to offer. Thank you, Beth.
All right, our next question is from Jacob. Jacob writes, I'm hoping to do better this year in football. I want to be more explosive down the field, so are squats the best for that?
Yes, they are. Squats are very good. A lot of people, when they want to get faster, they think bigger legs. They focus on the front part of their legs, like the quadriceps. But a lot of studies show that hamstring strength, the posterior part of the legs, they really what drive you for speed when you're doing sprinting. This is a great exercise that works the stabilization muscles in the leg, but they also really work the posterior part of the leg muscle. This is really good for runners too, because just like I tell everybody, running, it occurs basically one leg at a time. When you do this, you're really working the stabilizers, getting a real specific type of training. Squats are really good for running, but I don't think they're as good as this because, like I said, when you're running, life's really occurring on one leg at a time. So make sure you get both sides, both legs equally, 10 or 12 reps, and I guarantee it'll work.
I tend to fall over when I do this, but you know, it takes good balance to do that.
Takes some practice.
Yeah. What's a good quality protein? What do you recommend? That is a question from Jessica.
Well, you know, protein I kind of have a love-and-hate relationship with. A lot of people, when they get on protein, they get you got to be real careful when you get protein because a lot of it has fillers. They have a lot of sugar and stuff, and a lot of it because people are trying to gain some weight. A lot of people. So you got to be real careful when you're getting your protein. I prefer, if just general health is what you're interested in, just an egg and whey-based protein, something that's all natural. You can get it at Atkins or any health food store. It doesn't have all the fillers or the sugar and stuff. Because remember, like I tell everybody, protein's important. It can build muscle, but if you get too much of it, you can put on weight. So I mean, you got to count it as calories. So be careful.
Which one do you want? Yeah. All right. Our last question is from Illya. She writes, for the last month, I've been working out on a treadmill and trying to cut my calories to lose weight. But I've noticed that I actually gained a pound. Could this be because muscle weighs more than fat? We hear that all the time.
Well, the thing about it is muscle is just, it's more dense. You know, it doesn't take as much volume. But, you know, a pound of muscle, you know, weighs the same as a pound of fat. I mean, it's pretty obvious. But so the thing about it is if someone gets on the treadmill and they're doing a lot of cardio and they say they've gained some weight, I really doubt that because cardio doesn't traditionally build a whole lot of muscle. So I tell people to really watch your calories. And remember, like I tell everybody, when you're getting on an exercise program, exercise tends to increase your appetite. So you got to be real careful and make sure you know you're not getting on the treadmill and then going and wiping out a buffet bar when you're done.
Well, and a lot of people say, "Oh, I work out now, so I can eat whatever I want." That's not really.
And I tell people all the time, all exercise really is damaging. When you're lifting weights, you're causing little microfiber tears, and you gotta go home. You gotta eat correctly, you know. And if you don't eat correctly, if you don't eat the high quality protein and nutrients, you can actually do some damage. Your body won't heal properly. So if you're working out, it's even more reason why you should eat healthy.
Yeah. Wow. You're asking a lot of us, Wes. But I guess it pays off. If you have a question you'd like Wes to answer, go to the Weekend Morning section of our website, kjrh.com, click on the Habitual Health link, or give Wes a call, 749-0960. His gym is on 46th, just east of Sheridan.